Welcome back to my house.
I know that these videos are pretty shaky. I have looked into getting a stabilizer for the camera at 75 bucks, which is a lot more money than I have to afford for camera things right now. So bear with me. I know that it's not ideal, but this is all I got. So hang on for the ride. And walking in, this is what you would see. I'm trying to keep the camera steady here, but this is Jana's couch. It's an incredible couch. We looked on Society6 and we ended up getting this map. This light here we got on Amazon. I made some shelves out of random wood, and that's Jana's piano, really awesome. We got a bar cart, which we still have yet to really use. I brought this chair. This was the only piece of furniture that I brought with me, and that rug as well. But those are pretty much the only things that I brought in way of furniture with me, and it's been cool to sort of see how that's played out in the larger picture. Also, for the fireplace slash TV unit thing, wanted to have some sort of cool way of hanging lighting that wouldn't be too busy over here. And so I ended up finding a couple bulbs on this one website and just sort of screwed some hangers into the wall. Also, right by the fireplace, we decided to put all of our movies into these spare crates that I found at work. They just give them away that the wine comes in. If you want to, you can follow me now into the kitchen. We made our own trash cans. But in here, we wanted to have something that was somewhat bright, but also just sort of well in way of space. We sort of hung these pots up here to make some space for everything else. If you want to now, you can follow me over here on this wall that sort of is adjacent to the door. We found these really awesome old film photos at a thrift store, and we decided to hang them in a really different sort of way. We added a little bit of eucalyptus to the sides of them. Over here we just have a little display of a really awesome album that some of my friends did, Noah Gunderson's White Noise. This is just a really awesome magazine called Darling, and we decided to open up the page of Gender Divide. So moving from the living areas into the bathroom, I got this really awesome shower curtain of peaches from Society6, and up here I decided to make some shelves that just hold all of the stuff that I need. Over here, this one holds just towels. I kept it pretty minimized since this is more of like a public bathroom. But I just wanted some bright colors to sort of have while I was getting ready. Hi. Moving on into my room, this is sort of my sanctuary of sorts. You see my phone on the bed right there. But this is my sanctuary. So I have a lot of books, and to sort of minimize the noise that was going on, I decided to turn them around and only really face the ones that I was planning on reading in the near future. On this wall, I decided to put a couple of maps, one of the North Cascades and one of Mount Rainier. Just good to have that reminder to get outside. This chair over here is sort of my reading chair. I just kind of prop my feet up on the bed and read this way, just so I have sort of a place to do that. And over here is my workout area. So this thing is called an ab coaster, and it's just to help do some ab workouts. But I have my hats hanging. This photo that I found was at a thrift shop, and it's actually a famous Instagrammer, which is really interesting. So right here is sort of my desk for everything and anything. I keep some books there, but sort of keep books here as well, turned around just to minimize the noise. There's a huge mirror that's really nice. Also up here is just some hanging lights, but basically just didn't have any really good space for a lamp or anything. There's lighting up here for the closet, but that was the only lighting in this room. So besides the natural lighting that was there, there are these bulbs here. This is what that looks like with the lights on. They're very warm, almost pink in nature. And I have one bulb next to my bed just for at night if I want to read. I wouldn't have to get out of bed to turn off the light. So, but yeah.
So that's my space. I just wanted to show you guys the space where we sort of built up an aesthetic that's safe and neutral, but still got the job done to be fun and make us feel at home. You'll notice that I have kept everything pretty neutrally white or gray, with little pops of color here and there. Reason being is because I have been really overwhelmed by color before, especially in living spaces. So the amount that I can neutralize how much color I bring into a space and really target it in certain areas, I try to do that. So it helps to just come home to like almost like a clean slate. And I really have noticed that that is really healing for me, especially when I'm in my room doing yoga or have come home from a really long, difficult day at work. I come in here and it feels like I can kind of take a breath of fresh air at the sense that it's a pretty neutral space and it feels like a blank canvas that I can sort of rest in. So, yeah. Also, just a little side note, my house doesn't look like this all the time. And obviously, things have been a little cleaned up for the sake of this video. So bear with me. Every house has its dirty points, and there have been many a times when there's laundry everywhere in my room, and it sure doesn't look as clean and put together as it does today. But I feel good about it feeling good today and it looking put together of sorts. Yeah. Yep. I just gotta tell you, I'm really excited. I don't get excited about clothing, but I am excited about this one company that I found called Madewell. You've probably heard of it. I'm really on the struggle bus trying to get into the 2018 style. But I found these really awesome overalls and this bandana. Some people say handkerchief, some people say neckerchief. And I call it a bandana because that's what it said on the label. I really don't know what it is, but I really love this company because although their stuff is extremely expensive, so I mean, it's like you're making an investment. Their clothes are really well made and their jeans fit really nice. And yeah, every pair of jeans that you bring in to donate, you get $20 off a pair of jeans, even overalls. So it's like really just denim that you get any $20 off. But it's a really cool deal because they actually donate the denim to some sort of charity. I can't remember the name of it. But it's really, really cool, and I feel like I made an investment in good clothing recently and also am helping out. So if you're interested in, you know, clothing like any other female sometimes, look into it. They're a really cool company, but you really have to like put your pennies away for that. Just saying. Next time I'll share pieces of what happened during the second weekend at the Allender Center. So also just know that I'm not as cool as this looks. I watch SpongeBob and New Girl all the time. And that feels like my life sometimes. SpongeBob and New Girl without the men. So if you're weird, let's have a conversation. We might get along. If you have any questions, comments, let me know. Would love to share. Till next time, be uncool.